Good Wednesday morning here from Oshkosh. I made the long trip out here to the Warbirds. Once again, I'm going to look for a friend of mine. He has a PBY. I don't know anything about these planes, but I got to track this thing down and learn about it. Stick around. While I'm on my way over there, I got to stop and look at all these P-51s. There's a lot of them here. Corsairs and P-51s, that's about the only two Warbirds that I know. Okay, we caught up with John Musgrave here. He's friends with John O'Connor, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this PBY.
Yes. So we're going to do about the 5-minute tour here. This is all the people that are going to fly it today. That's the pilots right there. Wave at them, all of them back there. And they're all taking a tour going through it. So it's a PBY-5 water airplane, lands on the land too. I believe it's a 1945. Cruise is about 120, based in Chicago, Illinois, Aurora. And the fuel tanks are right up here. I think it's 1,700 gallons of fuel that it holds. Has about a 20-hour range.
Would you say the horsepower was on those engines?
This one is 1,200 on this side and 1,200 on the other side, 1,200. And I think it's burning about 80 gallons an hour on takeoff, something like that. Yeah, sure. The wings are 104 foot across. And here's the landing gear. So excuse me, the landing gear, people ask about getting tires and stuff for it. That tire is brand new, and if you go home and watch your news tonight and see the fire bombers in California that are landing on the lakes and picking up the water and then putting the fires out, it's the same tire that goes on that airplane. So we just landed at their airport. They came out 2 hours, put it on, and we flew it home, flew it back. Same thing with the main gears. It's the same thing. So the wing is metal all on the bottom because of the salt water coming up, but the ailerons are fabric, just like Cindy's old Citabria. Remember the fabric? See the stitches in the, you can see the stitches in the wing. So these are called sponsons. They keep it from tipping when it's in the water. Let's go around and walk back this way here. These are called the bubbles, where the crew can, open it up and get out. I think it's 20-some foot to the tail here. When this has got fabric back here. See, the horizontal is all metal, but the tail is fabric. See the fabric back here on the back end? The rudder is all fabric, and you can see the stitches on it too. Same thing around here. The actually best seat in it to ride when you're going on a long trip is here in the back. There's good airflow, you have good visibility, you can see everything, you know. And when you sit in this seat right here, you can literally see the landing and everything. And you can track it on FlightAware 222 Foxtrot Tango. Here's one of the other gear on this side. After we have it in salt water, we undo all of the plugs underneath, and we literally just run garden hoses inside because the salt water will get in there and corrode it up. I think it holds 25 gallons of oil in the tank and about that, quite a bit of hydraulic fluid. There's 800 gallons of fuel right here. I don't think we've ever filled it up since I've been around it. We just, even half tanks will run you 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours, you know.
So
there's a full galley inside, kitchen, bathroom, running water, fresh water. There's another sponge in there. The old guy that owned it before, Conrad, he would put a jet ski on these sponsons out here when he'd go to the Bahamas. And his grandson sponsors him. He'd have to do the jet ski, and he'd go riding around the Bahamas. One thing I never realized on the props on these, you know, flying in the land a lot, when you're in the water literally comes to about the bottom of the star, or this ridge right here. So when it lands, you're pretty close to the water. And as you're turning and taxiing around, it'll create little water spouts and suck, it'll look like a little tornado if you turn real high power, you know. And I didn't realize this, but one of the guys that was checking us out, one day we were up looking, and he said we're gonna not use as much power turning because the water was eroding. It was literally chewing the paint off of the front of the props. So these are new props as of last summer.
Kind of like a wood prop in the rain.
It was, and we were just kind of wide open and taxiing, and that water is just sucking right up into it, you know.
Look at on full power for takeoff, and there's spray coming up in it.
Absolutely. So you ease into it and get it moving, and once you're moving, it can't do it because it's even 5 miles an hour. It's behind you, you know. But if you do it from a dead stop, it just sucks it right up in there. And usually when it's parked on the ground, we don't have them in today because we've been flying it today and we're going to fly it tomorrow. But we put all kinds of locks and stuff up in there so that it won't won't fold as we're in there. This is about 1 inch thick. You can actually see right in there. And when you land in the water, you see the water come right up on it. You think it's going to come right in the airplane. So this is the anchor. So once Conrad, the guy that had it before, tells a good story. He was flying it in Texas one time, landed on a lake, and the local game warden came up and pulled up beside him in the boat and asked to see his boat sticker. And he goes, "Well, it's an airplane." He said, "Well, now it's a boat." You got. So the next day he went to the courthouse and got him a new boat sticker, put it on, went right back the next day and landed in that same lake, hoping the guy would come out, but I don't know if he did or not. So inside there's a Zodiac inflatable boat with like a Mercury cruiser, so if we need to, we can throw that out the window and we can drive it home. So that's about it. That's about it.
All right, John, thanks for your time.
Oh,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
walking around.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy the show.
Okay, thanks, John, for the walk around. It's a pretty cool plane to have privately owned like that.
Okay, so that means the online stuff, right?
I haven't spent much time inside these exhibit buildings yet. It's been too hot, but it's time to go in and face the music. Let's go in there and take a look around and see what we can see. Not a lot of people in here right now. Of course, the air show's going on right now, so Good time to come in here. Hey, look who I ran into. It's Mark.
Hi.
Welcome to Oshkosh, Mark.
Thanks, Steve.
You didn't know you were going to do this, did you?
No, I'm with the roving reporter.
Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We need subscribers, all right? We'll see you tomorrow on the next one.